I hope that everything falls apart around them. I hate Hollywood. I hate everybody in Hollywood. Hollywood is just full of creeps. I hear stories all the time, and then I hear more stories and more stories. And a bunch of the shows and movies that I used to watch as a kid, I just can't watch them anymore. It's terrible because I know what happened behind the scenes with like Drake and Josh, iCarly, Zoe 101. It's craziness.
This used to be such a prominent meme, but now that because of the rise of AI, we're kind of left. We don't have to just imagine it anymore, or we don't have to rely on sequence of images and text anymore. We can just see it in a video perspective, which I feel is really funny.
We need to build more data centers. AI needs it.
To cure cancer, right?
Yeah, this used to be a meme. It used to be a static meme, but now it's because of the rise of AI tech. It's now in video form.
We're curing cancer,
We're curing cancer.
right?
We need to.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Crazy. No, we're using AI to cure cancer or make it better for everyone, or people get better jobs. But we're using it for our RAM is getting more expensive for these kinds of things. It just, I don't know. I don't know what. I have a mixed bag with AI. It's like, on one hand, it's helped me a lot too in my kind of work.
If AI makes it to where it's hard for people to use new computers, it's literally not going to affect me because, for one, I have so many old computers that run all the games that I want to run that it's not going to affect me at all. Unless, we don't have any more computers at all for the rest of my life. Otherwise, I think I'm good. Because, like, I'm playing Terraria. All of my computers can run games like Terraria. They can all run Skyrim. I'm pretty sure they can all run Cyberpunk. The least my computers could run, or it'd probably be like 30 frames per second. On, like, I don't know, medium settings. Other than, obviously, my, like, DOS computers and stuff. Windows XP, that's not going to be able to run that.
But at the same time, is it really that much of a boon to most other people? Can people really capitalize it for the...
I know AI is going to destroy a lot of industries that I hate. And they are the ones who did it to themselves because they tried to cash in on AI. We got to keep up. And then the AI that they're building destroys them. Love it.
Sometimes it's for
We tried to tell them. We tried to warn them. They didn't listen.
stuff like this. Don't get me wrong, it's nice and it's funny, but at the same time, it's like, is it really worth it at the cost of, like, increased prices or the potential death of having our own hardware? So I don't know. But anyway, it's like, it's inevitable. It's the future. But yeah, it's just funny. This has been making the rounds when I woke up this morning. It's like, what is the code is try not to laugh. No,
I think we're still going to have our own hardware. I think it'll eventually fix itself and we'll go back to the 80s and the 90s. And we'll have better versions of the 80s and the 90s, most likely. Early 2000s. We're going to go back to all of that. We're not going to have all the fancy technology that we've had in the past decade that really we kind of just didn't need. It was a little bit too much, We were perfect. We were perfectly fine for just a little while. Like maybe 6 years. I think it was fine in the digital world. Like people were bitching about stuff. There was stuff to be angry at. But in comparison to today, like we didn't have any kind of problems, man.
There was another one that I read in a tweet that try not to laugh. It's like, why? What's going on with this one? Then that's what it came up with. But anyway, yeah, it's really scary at the same time that what we can do. It's only a matter of time that we get impersonated. Like, you see a video of yourself like doing disgusting things or weird things, then you get accused. People think it's actually real, and I don't know. That's just what I feel. But anyway, yeah. Since I started with AI, I wanted to talk about stuff like apparently Hollywood's starting to feel threatened with